Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Latravia back in the cup with a brand new video. I am so happy to spend this time with you guys. So glad that you guys clicked on my video. Welcome back. God bless you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, amazing start to February. Today is February 1st and we are going to get started with a video today. First, let's do a quick OOTD. I just have on a green dress. I got it from Shein. The jewelry is provided by my company, Dobby 3 Jewels. This is my Cuban silver set. It comes in gold, pink, rose gold, and multicolored. I am excited for February, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I know about me, and I know that I am fired up and I am pumped, and I just want to speak with you guys very vulnerably, and let's talk today about some things. So let's get it. All right, guys, so let's jump right into this video. Today's video is going to be all about becoming a travel dental assistant and a flight attendant. I know that in the world that we live in, it's a little scary to be doing jobs that involve traveling, but it's also very beneficial. I mean, not to mention that you get basically paid to travel, if you think about it. And I mean, you also get paid to see different places and things like that. I get a lot of questions about how I'm able to do it, and I have a younger child. She's 6. I have a ton of family support. When I tell you guys I have a ton of family support, her dad is pretty much non-existent, but we have his mom, my mom, my aunt, which is like, we call her auntie grandma, my other aunt, uncles, cousins. Like, I am overflowed. Granddad, my dad just got remarried not too long ago, so another grandma. Like, it's an overflow of support, like not just with my child, but with everything I do in life. So I'm so excited to have that. So first and foremost, the first thing you need to find is what's going to be your support system if you have children. If you don't have children, you really don't have to worry about that. Just get up and go. Like, there's absolutely no hesitation or waiting. But let's jump right in and talk about travel dental assisting. So to become a travel dental assistant, you first and foremost have to have your dental assistant certification. You don't have to be a registered dental assistant in the state of Florida, but you do have to be certified. I'm registered and certified, and I'm also registered and certified in radiography. Did I say that right? X-rays, guys. My mind is blank right now. I can't say the scientific word for it, but X-rays. I'm certified in that. I'm in expanded functions. To be honest, when I came in with expanded functions, it didn't raise my pay rate or anything. It was pretty much non-existent. They didn't really, do it just so you can have it, but it wasn't like an end-all be-all as far as dental assisting. I've worked for a company and traveled for them doing just purely orthodontia. I have worked for a company where we did strictly cleanings and operations on children. I do prefer working with children versus adults. As far as the traveling goes, I work for a company called Smile Direct Club. They're actually hiring right now for travel dental assistant. All you need is your dental assisting certification to apply. In whatever state. Now, keep in mind, they can base you anywhere they want, send you anywhere they want. They do it by regions. The regions and the districts and the states are not listed on the job posting, but they take care of you. They take care of the hotel. They take care of the flights. You have to buy your own food and beverages, but you're reimbursed in the paycheck or 2 paychecks after that. You're reimbursed. So it's not too bad. I really had a great experience. The last time I traveled, we were not sharing rooms. I know sometimes if they have same-sex assistants, you will share a room. On one of my trips, I shared a room. On every other trip, I had my own room. But sharing a room really wasn't that hard. They usually book in like Marriott or Hyatt, stuff like that. It's always somewhere very classy, somewhere that serves breakfast. It usually has like a jacuzzi and a pool. I traveled to more colder climates, so everywhere I traveled to had indoor pools and like indoor jacuzzis. So I would spend as soon as I got off work, I would just go straight there. Now the hours are a little bit taxing. You go there about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and you leave about 7:30, 8 o'clock. You're working 12-hour days, but keep in mind, you're only on you're stationed on these trips for 2 to 3 days. So think about it like this. You travel 3 days in a week, and you're off 4. You travel 3 days, you're off 4. Travel 3 days, you're off 4. Travel 3 days, you're off 4. Same with flight attending. I believe you do 2 on, 3 off, or something like that. It depends on it's seniority based more so. But I do know that with flight attending, you do not have to go to school. you just have to apply to the different airlines, like the ones that say flight attendant. They even have some posting that say flight attendant training that you can apply there, and they'll do the training. I know the training is about 8 weeks for each airline. They put you through all sorts of trainings. Like I even seen people doing the training like inside of the water, like inside of a pool to like, test you, in the event that the plane goes down, stuff like that. But I think with airlines, you mostly have to have, for flight attendants, you mostly just have to have a strong customer service background. But my advice would be to just go for it. I have never worked as a flight attendant, but I did go through the process. So I do know for a fact that you do not have to go to school prior. They will train you. It's a very normal, formal interview, just like for anywhere else. They ask you a lot of customer service questions. The only reason why I didn't move forward is because if I am ever going to be a flight attendant, I would prefer to be with Delta. Delta is known for their high class customer service and taking really good care of their flight attendants. I've also heard very good things about Southwest, and also the smaller ones like Spirit and Frontier. I haven't heard too many bad things about any of the airlines really, but I know that Delta is the best. And plus they have the cute purple uniforms, so you can't go wrong with that. But yeah, with traveling, you just have to really hone in on knowing whether you want to be away from your family for that time of period. You spend a lot of time in hotels alone. You're jet lagged because you're doing flights. I mean, one time my flight was 3 hours. I was late over 2 hours and then had to do another hour and a half flight and then get up and go to work the very next day. So sometimes we fly in and we go straight to work. It just really depends. If you get laid over and you don't land until 5 a.m., you got to rush to your hotel room, get your stuff together, and be at the station area that day. With Smile Direct Club, they provided us with vehicles to get to and from the destinations. So that was good. It always was one designated driver on insurance. So if you don't like driving, just make sure you're not the designated driver. But it's usually the oldest of the bunch. So normally it was me at the time, and sometimes it wasn't. It depends on who was the lead on that route. We usually worked on mobile buses that were stationed like in park areas, not park areas, but mall areas. You can't miss it. It's a big old purple bus. Smile Direct Club does have very high metrics and standards that you have to adhere to, but it really wasn't hard at all for me. I think I have a natural passion for selling and just customer service and all that good stuff, so that was never an issue for me. But just some things to take into account. I get so many questions, and I've been getting so many questions, especially on my TikTok. Follow my TikTok because I be taking you on my journeys during traveling. So definitely watch me over there and then come back over here for long videos like this that goes more in depth. But yes, first you have to get your dental assistant license. Second, you have to apply to the different traveling positions. And thirdly, just go for it, pray about it, and prepare yourself to be gone for 4 days out of every week of the month, which I think that is a total of traveling 20 days out of a 30-day month. So keep that in mind. That's the expectation, that you will travel 20 days out of the month, whether it is a holiday or not. So yeah, sometimes you can make it really fun. Sometimes I make it really fun if I'm traveling during the holidays. I just bring baby girl, like I fly her and my mom wherever I'm at. Ooh, and another big one, get your passport before you get started with these companies because they have bomb international opportunities. I'm working on getting my passport as we speak. So hopefully I'll be getting like sent to like Hawaii and like Bali, stuff like that, because they're like everywhere. Like that Pacific company is everywhere. So definitely look into it. I know that it's a ton of traveling dental positions where you can just travel from city to city or like state to state. You just have to really search in your state. I know another orthodontic company that has you travel, and they just basically have you travel to all their offices, like their different cities. Like say for instance, where I live, we have a city called Fort Myers, we have a city called Naples, we have a city called Bonita and Punta Gorda. That company travels all the way around. And then we also have like businesses in Tampa and Orlando. So like your sister cities, think about that. You can stay local and be local more of the time, but just let your employer know, hey, I'm willing to travel to different offices, because normally if you're willing to travel and gain more skills, you usually get paid more for it. And my advice would be, if your job is prompting you to try something or, teach you something that you may not be paid for immediately, learn the skill, because you never know what job in the future you're going to need that for. I've trained in operations, and I wasn't paid to be an operation assistant, but I got that training and I got really comfortable in that field. So if I should ever want to go into an office that's just surgically based, I'll come in at a high pay rate because I already have the experience. So sometimes you have to take the experience over the pay. if you have that luxury in life. But yeah, I just wanted to plug in a little thing about the travel dental assistant and then add flight attendants, because I know sometimes that goes hand in hand, because if you're willing to travel to be a dental assistant, then you probably had a mindset of wanting to be a flight attendant as well. So go for it. Before I had my daughter, I really wanted to be a flight attendant, and I strayed away from it because, for one, I didn't get at the airlines that I wanted to get at, and then my daughter came and she was super tiny. But I know about 7 people who have children and they are a flight attendant. I know people that are married and they are a flight attendant, and they even get to the point where after I think about 2 or 3 years, they're able to be home and stationed just in their state. So they spend most of their nights at home. So yeah, something to think about. Happy February 1st again. I'm so stoked. I'm so excited to see what all God has in store for me. My website is launching this month. Make sure you stay tuned for Dobby 3 Jewels LLC. I'm so excited, guys. Like, this is my first business that I registered. This is my baby. Like, I have a website. Like, my inventory is coming in. Like, I am so, oh my God. You guys have no idea how excited I am. So make sure you guys are paying attention to my description box for that website to be added to in upcoming weeks. And yeah, so I'll probably like do a behind the scenes. If you guys want a behind the scenes of the photo shoot and things like that, and more videos detailing travel dental assisting and what I find out about flight attending, any profession that you guys want me to find out about, I can pretty much find out about. Because when I tell you I've worked in every profession that it has been, I've worked in the bank, I've worked as a CNA, I've worked as a medical assistant, a pharmacy technician. Oh my gosh, I've done it all, guys. So I worked in offices, I worked in a cancer place where I did treatment coordination and registration. Yeah, I have a lot of admin background and customer service. So if you guys want any advice on that, let me know. Drop it below and let's get it. Let's do it. Let's overcome our now. Revelation sometimes doesn't come right away with manifestation because you're not ready. But know that God is placing these dreams in your heart for when you get ready. Sometimes your now may feel like it's holding you back, but your now is building you. So my advice would be to pray about, what am I supposed to learn in the now? What do I need to overcome and get better at to get to where God is calling me to be? If you want to launch a business, launch your business. I launched my business. It took a little bit of time for me to better myself, but I did it. And we'll see where it goes from there. God loves you. So do I. I'm sorry for a little bit of a rant in between the video, but you guys asked for it, I delivered.